Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in this video was found on a public domain. Lots of love and many blessings your way. You guys, Meghan has been busted in yet another lie. Let's talk about that real fast. So in 2011, Meghan gets married to Trevor Engelson, who happens to be a television producer. And because of Trevor, she was able to get into all sorts of commercials and finally land that role as Rachel Zane in Suits. Once she was able to use every bit of him, she decided while she was in Canada on set to go ahead and put his ring in an envelope and send it back to him, letting him know, hey, thanks, it's over. No further explanation, none. She left such a bad taste in this man's mouth that, listen to what I'm telling you. When he had caught wind that she was coming to New York for that over-the-top baby shower, it had been leaked out that he didn't even want to be in the same country as her, so he deliberately took an overseas trip during that time. Now, at the same time she was married still to Trevor, right before she sent that ring back, she had already been dating that chef. She told everybody that he actually begged her for her hand in marriage. And that, of course, has since been discovered to be a lie. Side note, Trevor will not do a tell-all book. He's been offered big money to discuss his relationship with Meghan. He turned it completely down, but he's shopping a script in Hollywood and has for the last couple of years. And it goes a little something like this. The lead character is sharing custody of a child with the British royal family after his ex-wife marries a prince. What do you think he's trying to say? Now, during this same period that she had sent that ring back via UPS, and she was having her relationship with the chef, who just couldn't live without her, by the way. Yeah, right. She started going over there to London, to and from, just piddling around. With her good buddy Marcus, of course. We can't leave him out. Now, at one of these events, she had bumped into the British TV personality, Lizzie Cundy. And she begged Lizzie to hang out with her. Set me up with British men. I love British men. In fact, right now, I have one pursuing me hot and heavy. What a complete setup of a statement, by the way. It's a bait statement. That was for Lizzie Cundy to take the bait and say, oh, do tell. Give me the details. So Meghan whips out this story talking about how, everything's rainbows and unicorns with Ashley Cole, the soccer player. In fact, he's begging, please, go out with me, Meghan. I find you so attractive. You would make the perfect mate for me. I would treat you so good. We would have the best time. And of course, Lizzie Cundy came back and said, well, he's been cheating on his wife. And that's the reason the man's single today. You might not want to do that, Meghan. Listen, Meghan turned around and whipped out her imaginary friends. The same friends that she used during the South African documentary. Some of my friends told me to stay away from him too. You're right, Lizzie Cundy. I think I'll leave it alone. She is such a narcissist, a legend in her own mind. Everybody wants her. Everybody wants to be her. Okay, so the reality of that is this. Ashley Cole's brother, Matty, came out saying, hey, look, I am tired of this lie. I'm sick of hearing about it. It's my brother, and I can tell you straight up. He never ever asked her for a date, nor would he beg her. She's not even his type. Lizzie Cundy said that it was almost like Meghan had sought her out in the crowd that day at the gala. And once Meghan found her way next to Lizzie Cundy, it was like Meghan wasn't going to have it any other way. They were going to talk. They were going to be friends. Meghan knows who Lizzie Cundy is. She knows that Lizzie Cundy would be spreading her name like wildfire. And Meghan had already confessed to Lizzie that she was there desperate to have her name spread through the British tabloids. Desperate. And according to Matty Cole, Ashley was just an innocent victim in her game. That is so twisted, her desperation. Okay, so we all know that Meghan dropped by for a surprise quote-unquote visit to LUminary Bakery last week. And this bakery is really a cool place to be. It helps women that come from really shaky circumstances, homelessness, domestic violence, the whole nine. These women are brought in and they're given some training. They're really boosting their confidence while learning new things and being gainfully employed. It's a fantastic place. So Meghan spent, I don't know, the better part of a couple of hours or so with the women there at LUminary Bakery. The bakery had just moved, and that's what the celebration was for. Meghan was supposed to be the centerpiece of the celebration of this new location. And in her inspirational Birka bag of tricks, she pulls out the trusty pen and all these little cards, inspiring these women to write inspirational notes to one another, such as, "You got this." I hope you guys noticed something. Of course, she's being photographed and filmed. She's quite well aware there's no other reason to be there otherwise. And out of all the pieces of paper and messages they've written between them, there's two that are upright, shown to the camera. Like I said earlier, it says, "You got this." Now, who do you think those message cards were intended for? In other words, she's telling everybody she's got this. She's not bothered by anybody's opinions. She doesn't care if she's been busted lying, snooping, stealing, intimidating, manipulating. It doesn't matter. She's got this. Well, she's got that, and she's got something else too. It was told to me early this morning that she had actually gotten paid to be there, to show up. Members of the royal family are not allowed to accept money for showing up, which is proof to me that the Queen did strip her of her title. I thank you, Journalist Jay, very much. And as it was told to me, all of these pictures we're seeing were absolutely staged, which explains why Meghan's the only one in that group with super over-the-top energy, cheesing and laughing for the camera. It's so staged. So while she's off staging pictures getting paid at the bakery, Harry's over in Japan watching rugby. Here's another staged event. As it was told to me, and I thank you, you know who you are. Allegedly, their PR company had already contacted several media outlets that were there filming the interview of the rugby players. It was told to the journalist involved that Prince Harry had contacted his favorite rugby player personally, sending him a message along with a picture of Archie in one of their player shirts. This player had no clue at first what was going on. When asked, he stuttered and he stammered. He nearly dropped the ball. And then something from behind the camera catches his attention, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we did receive a personal message from Prince Harry. It was so nice." Along with a picture of his little lad in the rugby shirt. It was very special. As for me, I'm still waiting on a personal message from Prince Harry. It was more of a group thing. I feel this way: if there was really a picture of Archie floating around with a player's jersey on, everybody would see it by now. Maybe it'll come out in time, but I'm doubting there is one. Prince Harry's talking about mental health is now being credited to Meghan. Her people are putting out everywhere that it was her urging him to speak about his own mental health struggles. He had nothing to do with it. It wasn't his decision. She just stood behind him, pushing him all the way. They're trying to point out her nurturing side, bolstering her character. It's not going to work. Making it look like she's all concerned over his mental health issues. I thought she was the one having big mental health issues. Just painting him out to be completely unstable, in which he is. So after it was leaked out that Meghan contacted the Parliament, letting them know how lonely she feels, how the royal family have not been there for her, they're saying that the Queen is so excited over the fact that she's going to be Meghan and Harry free. It's even being said that she's not well, she's not in the best physical condition, and all of this mess between Harry and Meghan that they're bringing on the royal family is doing nothing more than exacerbating the situation. And a royal insider said that everybody just about that works for the royal family are looking forward to Meghan and Harry leaving just for the Queen to have some peace. It was told to me not too long ago the Queen was definitely diagnosed with a condition. People are saying she's ready to step down. She's simply trying to get her ducks in a row, trying to make sure the family's where it needs to be, and Harry and Meghan are out of the way. You guys, if you've made it this far, I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you so much. Back when I started this channel, I had no clue it would go this way. I have enjoyed every minute of it. I have the best audience, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm just being honest. The support and love you guys show me is amazing and a complete blessing, truly. I just wanted to say thank you. And to all of my insiders, all of my sources, especially little detective and journalist Jay, I'm so grateful. I really am. You guys, I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Stay safe and be blessed.